The Boy Who Lost His Please. Once upon a time, in a bright and colorful village, lived a little boy named Leo. Leo was very smart and drew beautiful pictures. But he had one big problem. He was very rude. He never said, please, thank you, or sorry when he wanted something. He would just yell, give me that, or bring me water. One sunny morning, Leo woke up and wanted to play with his favorite magical toy car. He walked into the kitchen and shouted at his mother, give me my car right now. But as soon as he spoke, something strange happened. No sound came out of his mouth. Instead, a tiny glowing fairy flew out of his shirt pocket. She looked very disappointed. Who are you? Leo tried to say, but he could only make silent bubbles. The fairy held up a tiny golden cage. Inside it were 3 words, please, thank you, and sorry. Hello, Leo, the fairy said softly. I am the magic of kindness. You never use these beautiful words, so they have decided to leave you. From now on, until you learn how to be polite, nobody will understand your words. Leo laughed and thought, I don't need those silly words. He went outside to play with his friends. He saw his friend Max holding a cool comic book. Leo ran up and tried to scream, give me that book! But all Max heard was a strange whistling sound. Max looked confused and walked away. Then Leo accidentally ran into a little girl and knocked her ice cream down. He wanted to say, move out of my way, but his voice completely disappeared. The girl started crying, and everyone looked at Leo angrily. Leo felt a cold lump in his chest. For the first time, he felt completely alone. No one wanted to play with him, and no one understood him. He sat under a big oak tree and began to cry. He realized how much his rude words hurt others. The tiny fairy appeared in front of his face again. Do you understand now, Leo? She asked. Leo nodded quickly. Tears rolled down his cheeks. He truly wanted to change. He looked at the golden cage, closed his eyes, and thought with all his heart, I am so sorry. Please come back. Suddenly, the golden cage opened. The words turned into bright stars and flew right into Leo's mouth. A warm feeling spread through his chest. Leo looked up and saw his mother walking into the park looking for him. He ran to Hera, hugged her tightly and said clearly, Mom, I am so sorry for being rude. Please forgive me. His mother smiled warmly and hugged him back. Of course, my dear. From that day on, Leo became the most polite boy in the village. He discovered that kind words are like real magic. They can open any door and make everyone smile.